Yeah, I gotta do something to get the hell out of this country. I don't want to be here. I need some kind of way to get out this country. So I need some direction from 911 on how I can leave this country. Cause nobody will do law enforcement. All my family's life is in jeopardy. I don't want to be here. What do I do to leave this country? I can't get medical treatment, any other kind of treatment, any kind of services nowhere on the planet. Right now, I'm on a bus that drove off into another car, and the 911 operators on my phone repeatedly cover for crimes as well as everywhere else I'm calling. So I need a strategy on how to leave this country. I don't want to live here. I don't have rights in it. The United States is making it impossible for me to be here.
Okay. Do you have any police, fire, EMS?
I don't know. I want an extra strategy. I'm asking 911. I'm being deprived of law enforcement and all other rights that other citizens have. How do I leave this country? If I'm going to get tortured and then be denied law enforcement, I need to leave it. I'm not safe here.
I don't know how that happens.
Well, we need to find it. I'm calling 911 because I haven't been able to find it all these years on my own.
Do you want a mental counselor?
No, I want to be able to, can a mental health crisis help me leave this country? Because I've had mental health crisis counselors and they conspired with abuse and cover-up and were abusive. I didn't get anywhere and sabotage social worker assistance in housing. That got me nowhere. The only option that I have is to leave this toxic country where everyone around me refuses to abide by the law. So I'm asking 911, since nothing's been done for all these years, can you help me find an exit strategy to leave this country where everyone around me endangers my safety as well as my family's, and we can't get law enforcement?
Where are you with your address?
The officers bully me. You have no direction. I'll just go to the FBI. They won't put me in witness protection. So let's see what they have. Because this isn't working. The police, these criminals that you keep calling out, are doing nothing but bully me and cover for crimes. This way you're demanding that I go, it's not working. If I can't use transit without everybody's life being in danger, that's serious, but it's repeatedly ignored. So 911 has no avenue for me to be protected, Shiando. Will you at least tell me where I'm supposed to get bus driver?
Yeah, well, I'll let you know when you get over there.
It's frozen and won't let me get into it until I record it. So I put in Austin and then it gave me Louisiana. Right here's Austin, Texas. I don't know if you saw it. It wouldn't. So I put in Austin, Texas and it gave me Louisiana. Let's see if it manipulates and changes. Yes, it's Louisiana.
Not currently available. To transfer to the operator, press 0. Or no answer at that extension.
Witness protection is an answer. So I got off the number 4 bus, and right here is the bus that I catch. The number 5, which was just a 325. I don't know how it changed from the 325 to the number 5, but nonetheless, I just got off the number 4, and the bus I needed was right here. So I got off the number 4 this morning. My device told me to catch the 10 and several other buses, when all I had to do was get off the number 4 and then catch the 5, and then I don't know how it's the 325 and now it's the 5. Yes, I like all domestic violence organizations, and everywhere I go leaves me in my abuse. I don't want to live in this country. I don't have rights here. The civil rights movement did not include me because they're retrogressing and depriving me of all services everywhere I'm at. So I would like to know, this organization has already deprived me of services. Can you help guide me to another location to leave this country? I'm tired of getting violated day in, day out, from the time I get up to the time I go to bed and be deprived of law enforcement. Stopped by thousands of people since I've been targeted. So since I'm deprived of law enforcement and all services in this country, it becomes unbearable to live here.
So I can give you the number 2 behavior.
They sped by. This is what they do. So I have to call them and let them know that the bus wouldn't let me catch them. They scammed to keep me from being places on time. I'm here at the bus stop and they scammed and wouldn't let me catch the bus instead. Bye. Yes, so are you denied? The bus denies me of services. That's why I can't live here. I can't live here, and I like for someone to help me get an exit strategy to leave. I'm tired of being tortured in this country with no remedy. If I'm denied medical treatment, that puts my safety at risk.
Okay. Okay. I don't know of any program where they move out of the country.
Well, that's when I'm trying to get a safe, a domestic violence organization, because all of them are scamming to keep me from services. All of them. So can we get together and find an exit strategy since I don't have rights, period, in this country? Because people have degrees and, that's what you specialize in helping women flee. And you can't help me flee, but can you help me find somewhere else other than this country to get services since this country won't let me get them? So can we sit down together and talk to a caseworker? Can I know what happened with the caseworker I was already set up to have? So we can sit down and find me a place somewhere else I can go and get services since I can in this country?
Okay. Well, I'm aware of your situation, and I'm not aware of programs that help the country.
Well, here's the problem. There's all these catch-22s. If the social workers are repeatedly protecting me from getting services, and then people are not aware and repeatedly don't know, that's why I want to leave this country. Because everywhere I turn, I'm not getting services and there's violations. It's not safe for me to be on this emotional roller coaster with government officials that have refused to abide by the law and endanger my safety in and day out from the time I get up, from the time I go to bed, scare tactics. I don't want to be forced to repeatedly live like this. So each location I'm calling is depriving me of services and hate my guts everywhere I'm at. And then I'm at fault for it. So is it possible for me to sit down with an advocate that has a degree in helping people and see what remedies they can come up with? Because I have not been able to find none on my own, not getting law enforcement or any services on the planet.
Okay, let me give you this number. And see if someone can assist you. Okay.
Who is this? I'm sorry?
Just 1 second. It's Travis County Family Support Service.
Okay.
Just 1 second, please. Okay. Are you ready for the number?
One moment. No, not yet. What's the number?
854 4120.
And this is who?
This is the Travis County Family Support Service.
Okay. And as for actually getting services with you, it can't be done. I cannot speak with the advocate, period. At all. Even though I went through that long ordeal of the con that I was ever going to get services, it just cannot be done for me to get services with you as well as any other location that I come in contact with. So that basically you're saying that you're not going to give me services, period, at all. But call this other location and see if they will. She hung up. It won't call the number to the shelter. Oh, it's calling it now.
It's voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message.
It's not letting me get through again. This is the Austin address they gave me. This is how my life. Games. That's why I don't want to be here. I have a whole YouTube channel. Not a damn thing's been done over and over. Repeated. The repeated same games. And not a damn thing's ever done. What did I call?
Travis County Community Center, Central Austin.
I was referred to this number. I'm trying to leave this country because I'm not able to get law enforcement or be a citizen here. I don't have rights that other citizens have. And it's very toxic for me living here, being denied medical treatment and all services that I try to get, even down to trying to use transit and eat food at restaurants. So I'd like to flee this country since this country is not going to give me rights or law enforcement.
So what department are you looking for?
I just was forwarded to this number, and it's been impossible for me to find any kind of ability to flee government enlisted abuse. And since they're refusing to abide by the law and have not had accountability for all these years, I just want to get out this country. It's impossible to be here. Watch people walk around, can freely walk on the sidewalk, freely get hotel rooms without law enforcement coming to put them out, scheming to put them out of shelters, having cars speed up like they're going to hit them. Law enforcement covers for that, child abuse, or anything else they can cover for. So I shouldn't be here. This country don't want me in it anyway by the experiences that I have and the mistreatment I repeatedly have. So since they don't want me in it, I need an exit strategy to get out of it.
Let me see. I don't know what department you're supposed to be in, but let me transfer you over.
What did I call? I was referred to a place and they can't help a person flee abuse by Safe Place. They couldn't help. I'm not quite certain of what I called and why everywhere I've called for all these years can't help. Even law enforcement and witness protection. And all courts. That's why I don't want to be here. No one is helping, period. Ma'am, I don't know. I can't get any help. I can't get shelter. Can't live in a tent. Can't live with family members. It's pointless for me to be here. I don't know what happened. They pulled up and then left. These same weird vehicles I repeatedly keep seeing. Ma'am, I don't know. I just know that I don't want to continue to live in this country if it refuses to abide by the law or treat their citizens properly. It's not safe for me to be in this country either, catching buses while bus drivers drive reckless and do anything they can to make the ride uncomfortable. I'm on the phone, sir. This happens every single day. Can I be on the phone in peace?
You're on the phone?
I'm on the phone, yes. That's why I want to leave the country right now. Can I talk on the phone in peace?
You want to leave the country?
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So it can't be done. Like it hasn't been able to. It cannot be done. The government refuses to abide by the law, and I have to keep on taking it year after year. It just cannot damn be done. Period. People sending someone to interrupt you talking on the damn phone, and you still can't get law enforcement.
Don't use dirty words.
You came over here to hear the dirty words. But I've tried to be a Christian, they drugged me out of church. Leave me alone.
You're not alone. Jesus loves you.
Anyway, ma'am, are you saying that it's impossible to get help? As it has been all these years.
I don't think that you can legally leave the country in that way, so I'm not sure where to transfer you.
Well, I just need direction because this country won't abide by the law and no one will enforce them to. So since it refuses to abide by the law and treat me as a citizen properly, I need an exit strategy or some kind of game plan. I can't combat people that choose to rack up felonies and enlist all environments in criminal activity and to enlist them in stalking and other felony charges. That's impossible for me to get a remedy for that on my own. I'm trying to catch the bus now and can't catch the bus without witnesses. So once again, it's impossible to get anything done.
I'm not sure where to transfer you to.
What did I call? What did I call? Yeah, I'm just gonna have to try to go to Mexico and see how maybe I'll just have to find out, educate myself on immigration. Because if people can immigrate here, maybe I can just flee and do like other people across the border. Because it's not working here and it's not working on my devices. Hold on. I'm asking you to hold on. This bus was just waiting here to drown me out talking. I can't hear. They won't leave. They're just sitting here. Now they want to let someone get off the in a wheelchair. He still won't stop talking, even though it's a felony.
We are helping with the services from Air Family Support Services. We help with disability assistance, home health, and everything here.
Hold on, I can't hear. Let me hopefully they'll drive off. You know, I don't know what the government has up its sleeve and what they are into when, behind closed doors to not get felonies. But I really think that it's a true sad day in this country when a woman cannot flee abuse and the government is enforcing that she doesn't. Going behind her, closing down any kind of channel to the degree of even interrupting her ability to order food and have water. So I understand psycho abusers that would try to put someone in a position of experiencing that. But when government officials take bribes and enforce someone to live like that, I think it's really sadistic and sick. And in addition to not having accountability for repeatedly doing so. Down to the degree of hacking her device and repeatedly robbing her over and over of reporting crimes. I don't know, man, because each person that I talk to seems to be infuriated that I'm getting violated and punishing me for being violated. There's no compassion's nowhere to be found. The bus was right here, and then this vehicle's coming from nowhere. Yes. Yes.
So where are you trying to feed you and how fast?
I just don't understand why I have to have these condescending experiences, why I can't have authentic help. And the con is that, it's impossible to flee abuse. Can I sit down with someone that can pretend like they're trying to help? It just can't be done. There's no place I can go, period, and have an actual conversation with someone. Period on the planet. It just can't be done nowhere.
Have you tried to catch the bus?
Okay, where am I catching the bus to? Because I definitely don't like to be treated like this. And I can't stop it on my own. I don't like people thinking that my life is a joke and it's funny that I'm repeatedly violated.
Are you trying to catch the bus or are you trying to catch the plane? That's why I asked, how far out are you trying to get you?
I don't think that. I think the psychological torment that I have to endure repeatedly is really toxic, and I want to get away from it. They refuse to abide by the law here. They will not. So my help don't know how to get help like all these years? So you're saying that I have to take the government's abuse and there's no remedy, period? All the help I call can't help. And then think it's funny for me and my family getting violated. Like when they left when my son got hit with a car. That's not help.
You're not answering anything.
I think that we have a lack of communication because I'm asking where I go get help and you want to know where I'm catching the bus to? I can't catch the bus nowhere. They repeatedly leave me and drive reckless. Then I'm trying to call the shelter. The scammers won't let me get through like they've done years so they can scam or put out there. I just have to take it. That's why I want to leave this country because nothing's being done about their inability to abide by the law.
I think you need to speak with the social worker.
Okay, whatever. I can't catch the bus. I don't know what they have going. That's why I don't want to be here. Or lifts and anything else properly.
All you need to do is get a bus fare 250 and that bus.
So where's the social worker, ma'am? I've had to endure this constant condescending behavior from the time I got up this morning and it for years.
Ma'am, you'll have to apply.
Apply for a social worker?
Yes, ma'am.
Where?
You can apply for one online or you can come into our office.
Well, will they do like the other location and give me a criminal trespass to interrupt it?
It'll take plus 3 months before they contact you to provide.
Well, I'm not getting anywhere because the government will not abide by the law. So I guess I'm not allowed help. I haven't been able to get it all this time. So I just have to come up with an extra strategy on my own. I'm sorry?
Where's the government not allowing you to?
We're deflecting, and while you're being condescending, this is low-key abuse. What are the answers?
Well, sorry now. You are going to need to
Just came from nowhere and smoke weed. Yeah, I think it's some kind of next level Ocean's 11 sickness, and I wish I had rights because it sickens me on what I repeatedly have to experience. I don't want to be around all these cons day in from the time I get up to the time I go to bed. But since it's government officials, they repeatedly don't have accountability. I don't want to be around it. I don't want to be drugged out of churches. If they want to rack up felonies, let them do it. Why do I have to be a part of it? I'm not quite certain where we're going to get if you're ignoring me, ma'am. Excuse me. Can I sit down? You guarding the walkway? Hello. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. You're not helping me. This is it's fruitless. What direction are you giving me? Anybody mind that I know I'm just fighting for my life right now? Hello?